And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go, let's go.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud has him on the quick hitter, and he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Running for it, Mixon. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Now we're running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving that with 3rd and long.
3rd and 11.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. He gets loose down the right side. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Warren scores. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. On his Katie York for the PAT. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. On the return, it's Jalen Moore. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
Gain of 23 yards. And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. That's back-to-back for Dell. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here we go.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up third down. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because it's a...
Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
First down throw here from Richardson. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's go now. 18, have you lying?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Complete out to the right side. And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. First down from the 41. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Offense is set. First and 10. From the red zone, on first. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
See, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans take the lead on that successful kick. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
19 tight, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat, 60 go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Left side into the hands of Warren. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They toss to Warren, running right. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
locates Adonai Mitchell. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be first down Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 29.
Here we go, here we go.
They pick the handoff, now Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second and 7.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. 7-6 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. It's caught, Warren. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And the Colts get to him, down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And gain 11 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down. First and 10 at the 49.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Chased out to his right. Sends this to the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
They go play action with Stroud. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Third and long. They're going to throw. This one quickly to Dell. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in their run support.
He's got room to roam. It's a race down the right side. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts push this to an 8-point game. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Play action with Richardson. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Swat, mother swat.
Throwing is Stroud. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Joe Mixon. And now it's 2nd down.
35-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. And he's going to try another deep one here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Stroud's pass.
First down from the 42.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 by 50.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the jump.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Zone read. Here's a give to Warren. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Colts. First down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Get up. Ready.
Warren once more. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Texans 7. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Back to throw, Stroud. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. This connects with Schultz. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Throwing again. It's Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Again, Stroud. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Stroud off of play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down, Houston.
Here's Stroud again. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans get back to within one score.
Texans 14.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
Return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Come on. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Texans bring out an extra DB on this third down.
Ready.
Third and long for him here. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Pass the 60. Pass the 70.
Give to Warren from the pistol. There he goes again. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That's another Colts.
Here we go. Reno,
First
19.
and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll go again with Warren. No repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 19, 8, Bronco 80.
Warren here from the gun. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts lead by 15 now.
Texans 14.
On now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Houston.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down throw by Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that, coming off the edge, and it's blocked! He's still going at the 30. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the set.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
A run from Warren here to start the 3rd. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
60 Bison. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Richardson on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Quick throw finds about right. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. Now that was a big 3-yard gain, because if instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the 1st.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
On 1st down, Warren continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 25 on that play. That is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Hits his running back. And works it down to the 37. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Come on. Set. Go.
And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it.
Ready?
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run here following the penalty. And this drives them back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing now, Richardson. Caught by one out of the backfield. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's all we needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 12-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Richardson now. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut near the goal line. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Noel to return this. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Has a hole left, room to run. And he does! Touchdown!
Touchdown, Texans.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Here's Smith on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
26-yard line.
Ready.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
16 at the 20-yard line.
Looking from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Cougar 19.
On 2nd down, Warren. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. He's out shyer that time on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Colts with the football as they hang on to this comfortable lead.
On the jump.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Come on.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's downfield. He's got it. And And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 27.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well-designed run. Here's Richardson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Loss of 2.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Hunter on the stop.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
A run, it's Warren. And maybe should have been thinking past their partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. Cade York now on for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. York knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offensive line fast.
It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4. From the 4-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
And the Texans.
They go play action with Stroud. This one's going to hit the ground to incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Putting a receiver in motion. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Oh no, they get him yet again. Nick Bolton has it. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Finds the in route complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. gets up to the line fast.
That's another Texans.
South.
First down.
Like
Gain of 14. First down.
First down, Stroud. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go.
And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go get your job done.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again and again and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Come on. 19 side. Cowboy 80.
To throw, Richardson. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And now they face second down. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Dump off to his fullback. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Houston calls it second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. On first down, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Trying it inside, give to Warren. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Back to 60. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. That's completed right side. And it is a first down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.